It's getting down to the wire for our couples. And this episode, can we say that it's all about kiss and makeup?
Wow.
My angel came to save me.
I want to fucking hug, dude. I do love you. I love you, bro.
Breakup.
I did come into this with the best intentions.
Well, I definitely don't believe that.
And a bit of job.
It's clear to me that you definitely have vengeance for me.
Girl, I don't give two You're not my man, so I don't care.
This is Fleek Reality, serving you some piping hot tea on Love is Blind, Season 6, Episode 11, titled Roller Coaster of Love. So we're back at the barbecue that never ends, where there's more than just buns on the grill. We have exes that are on the back burner, and they are heating things up.
Hey guys!
Hello.
Hey y'all.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, hi! How are you?
Okay.
Starting with Trevor, who
Chelsea dog.
Oh! I'm gonna come back to you, all right?
I'm not listening.
Trevor, who sits down with Chelsea and tries to stir up any lingering emotions for him.
I'm glad it's Jimmy because I love Jimmy.
Yeah.
But your decision doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't mean it was a wrong decision if orders were switched and I went first.
Yeah.
Would there be a different outcome?
But unlike the Boeing 747s that Chelsea flies, she doesn't leave any doors open.
There wouldn't have been just because Jimmy and I
You
had a
have to say
conversation.
that to be a good person.
No,
I know.
no.
To be honest, Trevor, you lucked out. Can you imagine two Chelseas poking their nose around a corner trying to figure out who you're calling to? Meanwhile, Jeremy, who is turning out to be our villain of the season, has not one, but two exes there. Well, two that we know of. But this encounter with Laura couldn't be more awkward.
How's everything been the last couple of days?
Fine. Dandy.
Yes, dandy until 2 seconds later, that is, when Jeremy tries unsuccessfully to clear his name on camera.
And I said I wanted to try. I was 100% ready to try.
Laura shut him down faster than the government shut down TikTok.
You have feelings for another person that you don't know how to process. You don't know how to communicate your feelings or much of anything. And you're gonna flip it around on me yet again. You, on the
I'm
other
not
hand,
trying
are
to
a
have-
con artist.
Okay.
The only way that could have gone worse is if Jeremy showed up with bean dip to the party.
That's fine.
The narcissism is literally nauseating. I wish you the best.
Same.
Go kick rocks with open-toed shoes.
Later, AD channels the spirit of Johnny Cochran as she interrogates Sarah Ann like she's on an episode of Law and Order.
You don't think it's a little outlandish to tell a man who just got engaged that if the door's still open?
But the real question she poses gets at the heart of the matter, of the lack of heart if we're talking about Jeremy and Laura's engagement.
Did Jeremy leave the door open for you and him?
Yeah.
Sarah Ann proves she gives zero the situation.
He left the door open.
And from my perspective, yes.
In what way, from your perspective, did he leave the
Because
door
my
open?
relationship with him is different than anyone else's, right?
For sure.
And also has zero self-awareness.
I didn't do what I know I should have done, which is, are you sure? But I didn't want to be pick me, and I'm not going to convince.
Nobody wants to be a pick me.
I'm not going to convince a man to be with me.
Naturally.
Like, if you want to be with me, pick me.
AD tells Sarah Ann what everyone else is thinking.
I hear you, but I think that's kind of crazy, Sarah. He did not choose you. So for
Okay.
you to then circle back when he made his choice.
Yeah, I didn't
I'm
get-
not here to interrogate you, but
I feel
they
like you
were
are
engaged.
interrogating me, though, kind of, you know?
If you feel interrogated, that's on you, baby.
Is it?
It is.
Look, Sarah Ann, your story needs some Botox because it's falling apart and flimsy at most. Speaking of loose ends, Jeremy decides to lean into full villain mode and flirts with Sarah Ann right in front of everyone.
I'm not sorry about
I
that.
don't think you should be sorry. I don't regret talking to you the other night. I do not regret that at all. I've said that multiple times in front of other people.
What can I say? Two wrongs might not make a right, but they do make for good ratings.
I made the wrong decision in the bots. And I think you know that at this point.
Well, there's one thing he finally said that's true. Then moments later, the two of them ride off in jet skis laughing at their haters.
My heart is in a mess and I don't care what's right or wrong. We go round in circles, but I'm way too weak to break it off.
Hey, what they lack in common sense, they sure make up for in style. On the topic of getting wet, Amy and Johnny revisit the birth control conversation.
I've done like a little bit of research on it. It looks like from the guy's point of view, there isn't really a lot of options.
To cut to the chase, Johnny isn't ready to make such a snippy decision just yet.
I didn't realize how actually severe that was. So I'm a little more nervous about that now. It's not as easily reversible as I thought it was.
You know what else is irreversible? Those wedding vows after clearing it with Daddy Crime Boss. With 1 week left till the weddings, the 3 remaining brides-to-be pick out their big day outfit. Chelsea, AD, and Amy. There's crying.
Oh my gosh, Chelsea, I love it.
Thanks.
So pretty.
God. Oh. Yeah. Stop.
More crying.
Wow. Amber, wow. You look beautiful.
That's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
And later, camping.
You're very kissy today.
Is that a problem?
No, not at all.
Careful, Johnny. Too much moonlight might turn you into one of those crystal girls you hate. Our other 2 couples also go on one last date before their wedding day. Clay and AD, a nice romantic dinner on a rooftop overlooking the city.
Never gonna forget this day.
You're not? Aww.
It's giving pre-wedding.
Pre-wedding.
Pre-wed. Pre-wed. I'm gonna get emotional, but it's happening for me, you know?
And Jimmy and Chelsea spend a day riding roller coasters at an amusement park, as if this is a metaphor of their life to be. Later, they both sit down to discuss the ups and downs of their relationship.
How are you feeling?
I feel like some days it's hard for both of us. Every step of the way, I've always checked in with myself. And today, I feel really, really, really good.
I know that's usually Chelsea's thing, but this time it looks a lot like Jimmy's the one about to puke.
I put my best foot forward with this. Are we going to get married? Because I haven't even got a grasp of where you're at. Where are you at with being able to give an answer?
So that's it for this episode of Love is Blind. Is Chelsea ready to marry Jimmy? Will Jeremy and Sarah reignite their flames? And who is this guy, and is he single? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe so you can see why we put the T in reality TV. Thanks for watching.